Okay. Date our Omega. The grocery began to squeak quickly and were streaming together incompletely. Calm down, President. Tell me what's wrong. President Griffin. Oh man. Vata Aruma, the extra Tristan mimes giving you something. Separate. Giving you something. Give. Give related to Darius. Related? Oh fuck. The sorcery draw octopus, perhaps the son of the floor of the octopuses. Previous Griffin gave octopus to Darius. Octopus give Omega. Darius has previous Griffin. Octopus. I don't have your octopus. Any of your previous Griffin. Wata! The cursor hits the sides of the floor and cage its tiny hands. I had sacrificed them to save my friends. Your octopus are in octopus heaven, previous Griffin. Darius lie. No, previous Griffin, if Darius said that your octopus are in octopus heaven, then they are. Ata heaven? A perfect place where the octopus live, they are happier than their wildest dream. The ghost returns, look at you, and you confirm what she said. Yes, they are very happy. The quirky appreciates itself in front of you. Thank you, Darius. I guess this must be religious start out. Okay, where can we find Omega? No one needs to. I will save everyone. Thank you, Darius. I have complete the faith in you. Where I can find the Omega? The cursor hands you heavy container somehow seem to float in the pot. You are on the board ship, and all ship run out Omega. Find it? Okay, let's go find Omega. Okay, leave the hangar. Go to the middle. Open this symbol. Oh, what? You enter the small electromagnetic auxiliary dances at Jiggy Jiggy. Here is the Omega we need. Through the trial of the error, figure it out how to operate the control to release a little Omega into your container. A thought of suddenly strike you. Without this Omega, the bird ship was completely grounded. Huh. Tip out the Omega to store. With a kick, you tip off the Omega. You feel a slight change in gravity and time liquid seems to run out the floor. Omega! Exit the room. Okay. Alright then. Go to the left wing of hangar. Open the... Okay. The ship activates lights up. A small team turns and look at you. There's a three of you, but there's only a space for two. Let the other two live together. Let the other two live. Live with Cynthia. Live with them sitting on the roof. Sitting on the roof. Live. What do you mean live with them? By sitting on the roof. You climb onto the roof and grip it firmly. You are going to need to hang on tight. The hangar doors open. The guard rushes, Miss Hunger for his three weapons in hand, shouts and shoot right from the crowd. Your ship flies level with the ground before gaining height. It's flight. Now what? We are going to save Jack to the volcano. We are going to save the Jack to volcano. Yeah, we can save him. Your tiny ship charges toward the flanks of the volcano. Cool! So that's how the ship, lit by a little crescent moon, its a red Carter glows evident its hidden power in the night. And the summit members of the clan kneel before Horatio singing in a low voice. A thick loosened rope slowly lower and the cage is 200 meters below into the lava. The burning winds volcano blaze across your skin. Darius, you come back. I always come back. Save the Jack. Grasping, you ask the pressing grain to descend down the Jack. The cage is firmly attached to a vine. You pull the top up, unable to create an exit. Below the Jack, the children stretch their arms through the bars. If you choose only the vines from the If you choose only the wines that from the jack cage, you can save the jack but risk sending the rest of tumbling into the lava. Open the jack cage by lynching. You cut the lynching using your weapon and the entire structure suddenly collapses. You grab the jack hands as the cage is full of children plunge towards the lava with cries of terror. You hold back a shout of horror. I can't believe it. You kept your word. Darius, I resign myself to death. Darius is our savior. Nothing can stand a giant sin. I feel bad that children died. I remember you were at the arena of the gods. I served the gods, now I serve Darius. Okay, I didn't have choice. I need a way to get to liberty. I never leave anyone behind it. I'm starting to like you, Darius. What? The whistle climb slowly prevent you from falling off. You emerge from the curtain, Horatio stupefied the gaze. You shout, Envy of the wind god! I am he who tamed the desert. But I am also Darius. I am Butcher of the East Coast. In way the wind god, I am who tamed the desert. But I am also the Darius. I am the Butcher of the East Coast. The man who thought you killed in space. Rush, you recognize your thought, your face painted with feelings halfway between the rage and astonishment. We could be allies, Rishu. Nothing could be start against us. Surrender. Give me your whistle. Let's make a deal, Wingard. Take me to the liberty. I won't stand in your way any longer. Surrender and give me your whistle. You dare to threaten me, that tiny, ridiculous whistle? Rishu murmurs into a small device. You receive an answer and shoots you the furious look. The wing god is grounded. You might say the only omega on this cursed planet is stored in this tiny ship. Blasphemer! She throws a spear at you, but it bounces harmlessly off your whistle. Others throw the rocks weapon. Horatio calls his men. You tell the cursory to move away, gain altitude. Let's go into the rift, Darius, to find the next body. Do you think she can even die? What? Hmm? With a little luck, she will be so annoyed that she will take care of the whole Riven crew on her own. And your whistle flies into sky with 2 bones. Fucking idiot. You descend towards the E-base. It's a deep, 100 meters, 200. You stop counting and still you're descent. You see a light numerous but scattered as its cosmos has fallen drift. You finally land on solid ground. Call for Lipius. You shout at the top of your lung, but no avail. Look around. The darkness prevails, but you see a large ball of frostbitten light in the distance. The shadow from the light also shows that the wall is not too far. The shadow from the light also shows the wall is not too far. Go towards the ball of light. You walk hesitantly into the darkness, stumble into uneven surface. What you discovered is astounding you. The light source is a demon, one of the huge diplodes like a creature that you hunted with William. Its entire body emits a soft light. It's currently busy itself with scraping a large rock on the wall. Go towards the wall, greeting, I am Darius. Greeting, I am Darius. The creature rumbles, responds, turning its head towards you without stopping its work with a rock. It moves its head closer to you and you prepare to be hit. But its care says, you gently instead. So this is a demon. You regret ever having hunted one. Okay, so look at its rock. It's carefully holds its rock, which mostly plays piece of metal with irregular edges. Sculpture its artist. They are not a beast. It's a civilization. Consciousness type 3 beings unknown. Fantastic. The new Virginia Academy of Science will show us with honors. How do you always dream about going to the new Virginia, apparently? That's the most beautiful human world. It's a true crystal mountain and the west fertile plains magnificent. White cities, we will go there for sure. I can't wait. Me too. But for now, we are on some god-forsaken hole of the unknown planet being pursued by the group of crazy idiots. Please tell me this type of three civilization has spaceship. What does the three type of mean? It's a classification of the types of consequenceness. Type 1 is a planet type consequenceness slightly aware sensitive like for example. Type 2 is an animal able to reason to be affection to be aware. Type 3 is us. Consequence civilization art like this sculpture is typical criticized. Please tell me, especially if they had any you didn't know, so no. But if they are type 3 civilization, they should have something far more valuable than Omega. Omega! Yes, my friend, it's almost certain. Okay, is there a type 4? The gods, the judge, architects, some legends mention galaxy-sized creature named the Surveyors of the Void. It's possible that there are differences between them. We believe that Judge Acruxis may be type 5. There is some sort of the mythical relationship between each of the type 2, which is considered the type 3. Be the god, for example. Man can be crueler than beast. Maybe this is a classification, it's a measure. How cruel creature can be your gods might be pastor for all you know. Enter eyes widen at your words. We thought wolves to be gentle and loyal. Treating dogs, think about it. Huh. What's the link between type 3 Omega? Where there Omega, there's civilization. One cannot exist without the other. Is one consequences on the other. So I still can't answer the question. But the octopus produce Omega. Huh. Okay. They are beings from very refined civilization. They build staggeringly beautiful coral megalophysis on the ocean planet with an unpronounceable name 6 gates of right away from Point Washington. Presumed Greek and warmth octopuses. You feel bad for killing them. Look at the monster. It's even same type as you saw on the surface. A long umbilical cords run on the stomach disappears. Follow the umbilical cord into the darkness. I hope this thing won't go into fucking horrible thing. Go toward the other point of the light. The cord. No star on this side. You step echo cord disappeared in water, very cold water. Go into the water. You swim the surface above. All you can see is the rock edge of the large rift. You arrive, the wall blocking water moves, some kind of large curved metal door. Under the water, large, more huge 6 demons could be passed through the side by side. Open the door, it sticks. There is a small opening through the wall, adjacent the door that allows the cord pass through the other side, tearing the gap between the two doors. You can see a metal door bar solidly block the door other side. Crossing so many lights here just to be simple though. You return to store, explain the situation to group. I'm going to dive through the opening I saw the underwater. Forget the door. Let's use the ship to go to the another part of the desert. Use the ship to force the door. Okay. Everyone looks at you silently. The church will give you a small item jack memory. Take this, Darius. It's a component for the lubricating the mechanical parts of the ship, but gives a light for 10 minutes when crushed. You go back to the water. How long can you hold the breath? 3 minutes in a good way. You can do it, Darius. You swim approaching the door. Dive. You cross the small dive. The water is cold. Everything goes silent. You swim through the cement corridor, carved rock. The belly cord you're falling disappeared in the sand. On the left, your huge opening. The carved corridor continue the straight door. Okay, go through the large opening of the left. You find yourself a square room jam full of stone working tools, some kind of map engraved in the wall. Look at the map. It's a map of folded galleries. If you understand correctly, one opening of two right leads to the open air. Precious information. Leave the room. From here you can rejoin the opening leading to the reef. You can also continue straight further opening or left into large opening. Okay. Go through the large opening on the left. Go straight on. The water is icy cold. Swim through the folded tunnels. The dive into front of the roughly wide tunnel leads off the right under the water continues forward. 2 minutes of oxygen left. Okay. Continue on the straight on. As you swim, ceiling crumble clouds drifting in the water through. The corridor narrow little in front of you taking a square shape. Continue in the squared corridor. Okay, I hope I won't die. No time to think about now. Go to the end of the square corridor. The metal corridor has cracked right and swimming nearby. You could enter opening, continue the down of corridor. Go to the end of metal corridor. Enter the crack. You swim differently against, but the natural crack narrows and you swim back. 1 minute of oxygen left. Go to the end of corridor. Okay. And then you see it, a floating few meters applause photo of faded of time. Instantly spot your heart spawns. You stretch a hand for water flow pushes. Disappearing. A curve. Am I dead? Go forward into the darkness. Enter the tunnel of workstone. The tunnel gravity slope upwards and you can see air bubbles slowly bumping against the upper wall. 30 seconds oxygen next. Go down gentle slope. Go up gentle slope. The tunnel's ends dead end, tiny pocket in ceiling. You press your lips, air pocket, breathe deeply, and then dive to return away. Whew! That was close! The tunnel's ends the dead end, tiny pocket. Okay, you press your lips to the pocket and then dive again to go forward into the darkness. Okay, you swim broad strokes in a base, a place. Okay, this is the hard to read all. In every direction despite you can see an opening opposite, full of the strings. The cold legs oxygen cause you to involve a strain. Kind of madness. A female voice whisper. On the planet of Zendo did Darius the interdimensional a stated pleasure doom discovered, where his elf and sacred river ran through the caverns measurements to a man down the sun's lashes. A dark requiem seems to rise from the dark depths on abyss. Go toward the stingless. You are able to swim more easily through the stone columns or push against him. Propel yourself towards. Suddenly you grip or sheer panic, your ankle become trapped into the narrow gap between the stable and you can't get free. Okay, try to calm down. Despite urgency situation, you manage to calm down. You recite your mantra. I want uncertainty and doubt. I want torment and battle. You relax, limp sleeps and effortlessly. You quickly find an opening. Above the faint air pocket. 2 minutes left. Swim to the surface. You emerge and take a breath. You are alive, alive. In a large rocky chamber that also containing ancient metal plates. There are also a number of openings with of water floating that you could explore, each bear different symbol. Enter the opening round of symbol. Go into the opening triangle symbol. Enter the opening round symbol. You swim to the surface corridor. It's a collapse. You turn back and get lost. You are not sure if the way you are gone out is the way you came in. Your lights run out. Curses, but your eyes used to semi-darkness and you see a faint light in the distance. You dive swim even further but hope realization. Your lungs stretch your limit, half lose conscious as you travel toward the light. You haul yourself onto the shore with your last reserve stranded. You vomit water, you guess breath, you are alive. Stand up. Did I find Nix? What? What the fuck? You are standing but you fall on your knees, amazement. You're on the shore, subterranean lake of center cavern, huge that you can't see the edges. An artificial sun gives you a light of warmth. Vast cultivated fields extend in a very direction with some even walls. The demons are everywhere, peacefully attending their task. Behind you, half subreads in the metal door, dividing your rift and your companion. In front of you, incredible, a huge city, stone metal geometrically architecture dominated its center by the palace onyx and gold. Zando walked towards the city. Look at the sun. It should be night. You see a few stars beyond the huge fold above you, but there is an artificial sun there. It's a large blinding ball floating near, sealing the balloon like vivid thermals. Alright guys, that's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think of my gameplay. I'm gonna catch you guys inshallah next time when we meet. Bye bye, take care, love you all. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad. Peace.